with cert commentary, right, was that, or rather, maybe not a problem, but something that I found annoying was that every time they tried to make a joke or like they said something edgy, ooh, like, you know, it's Smash commentary. People say edgy things. Like, if anything, like the clips that get the most views are like people saying something edgy. Like, whenever like E or like anyone says it, it's like, you know, it's funny. They say it, and it's funny, and they're like, oh, you know, they act like nothing happened, you know, and they move on. They move on, and they actually go back to talking about the game. The problem with cert commentary is they'll say something slightly controversial, right? They'll I don't know, they'll do like the Mia like Japanese accent thing, and they'll be like, one of the co-commentators will be like, bro, you didn't just do that, and then the guy that made the joke will be like, oh, but I did, well, because I'm like a rebel and I'm from whatever. And like, I remember seeing this one clip that was like, guys, press 1 if you don't like our commentary. Because when you hear stuff like that, people are obviously going to press 1, you get me? Because people love hating. Like, hating is wonderful. Hating is a wonderful, wonderful thing that people are afraid to admit about. Like, people just like hating on shit. And I'm not saying, like, the cert commentary should necessarily be forgiven because people are just haters or, like, anything like that. It's not that, like, the hating was all unnecessary or, like, uncalled for or anything like that. Because I think some of the cert commentary was, like, genuinely, like, not good, you know? But I feel like they were like clearly like somewhere within the cert commentators, they were kind of just embarrassed to be there. And the fact that they kept being like, oh, I'm not even a commentator, or like, guys, we don't care about what you guys think about us, kind of just made it really annoying to listen to. Which was just my opinion, and I think that's what a lot of other people are like really annoyed about. It's like, guys, just talk about the game. And if you want to talk about other stuff, like, it's fine, you know? But you can kind of just like keep it quick and move on back to the game. And like, that's what Aaron was doing as an example. Like, Aaron would find like the really good segues to get back into the game, being like, oh, speaking of Mia, blah, 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 blah. Well, speaking of whatever. But yeah, that's just like my 2 cents. Speaking of 2 cents, I don't know, the game is even. I can't think of a segue. And that's why people that can actually segue well in commentary are usually the best commentators. Some people are very good at, you know, connecting A and B, and that's what makes them so good when it comes to like listening to commentary. They always get edgy and controversial, like, talk about the game just disrespectful to players. Yeah, that's true. Like, I get it if it's just a local. Like, environments like this, I think if you just want to, like, kind of talk about other things, especially because I feel them from the perspective of myself, who's been commentating this local for about a year now. If I had to talk about every single interaction and every single move that I was seeing right in front of me for 1 year straight, I would not be here right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're gonna have to mix it up, along with like obviously talking about the game, which I should, granted, do a little more of, because I just realized I'd be talking about the game a single time. Kev's is on Isabelle right now. I'm presuming he's just having an Isabelle day maybe, because I saw him play Isabelle on the mainstream, but Chicken slowly so far developing his lead as he keeps his stock alive at 170. Isabelle, as always, struggling to kill, but I'm sure Kevs will be able to find the stock soon. I hope. Hello, Humming! How are you doing? I hope you come back to Japan soon. Your fellow Frenchman is actually... What? That... Down. Okay, I guess just got rid of the balloons along with that down air connecting, and Chicken actually taking the first game. That was such an early spike. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm doing good. Your fellow Frenchman in Gluttony is going to be here this weekend, and he's going to a couple events, and it'll be a good time. I love it when international players come and visit, because like the viewership for the tournaments just instantly just skyrocket. Money match me for... Nah, but I would win. That's the problem. I would win a money match. Take care of Gluto. Of course I will, brother. Anyway, coming into game 2. Chicken managing to kind of steal that game. He was ahead by a little bit, but that spike kind of just decided to end the entire game very abruptly. And now he's on a roll with this game too. Kept on the back foot already at the ledge. The down tilt slowly popping one balloon, popping two balloons. And Kept manages to get back on stage regardless, but needs to find his footing here if he wants to stay in this game, because Chicken so far looking unstoppable. Chicken's really one of those guys that's just shown like slow and steady improvement as of late, that just like, I don't know, he's just Mr. Consistent. And you don't really get to say that with Diddy Kong too often, because I think Diddy Kong has like a couple like very difficult matchups, you know? And sometimes you just run into the wrong person. Even if you're tweak, that just happens. You're just sometimes going to come across someone that you just cannot beat, right? But yeah, like Chicken, especially when it goes to locals, like consistent placements in locals, always top 8ing. And then the few opportunities that he gets to go to majors, you always kind of see him in like the top 32, 24 range in terms of results. He does a good job. Kept beating him up with the, how long is this going to go for? Oh, we're back. Laying down the damage as well. Oh my god. Oh my. He's edge guarding him forever. Oh my. This character is silly. Chicken somehow manages to get out the blender. I was talking about how much Chicken was laying out the damage on Kept, but in the first stock of the game, but got down. Kept managing to get so much off of that those couple interactions. I thought Diddy was the combo character, but look at this. Kept connecting a down smash off of the jab, builds the wrong side of the stage to be able to kill. Chicken on 155. Kept, yeah, again, it's a similar situation to the last game in the second stock here, where Kept just cannot find this kill, which is low-key Isabelle's fault. But I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be that guy. Chicken, on the other hand, slowly racking up the damage and might be able to find the opportunity to make the most out of the rage at the moment. Oh my god, Isabelle sucks. You ain't hear it from me. Although, having said that, that's like being like, water is wet. Guys, water is wet. Am I controversial? Chicken, still looking for the kill, finds the up smash. A lot of pressure on the platform, and you don't really want to be rolling too much as Isabelle. Not the best roll, I'd say. Kept getting the jab the wrong way round, and yeah, again, similar situation. He just can't find this kill. Looking for a jump, but Chicken rolls in instead. Chicken's been so good trying to get up from the ledge every time, like just making the one right decision after the other. Kept actually read that jump, but unfortunately Diddy Kong's body a little too slim to be able to, for Kept to be able to find the kill rather. And this is, there it is. F tilt, very easy finish to be able to confirm off of jab. A lot more forgiving in terms of the timing than down smash, and when Chicken was at that percent, it was definitely a lot more of a reliable kill option to go for. Kept now with the anti-airs. Isabelle up tilt. Steve up tilt. Low key. It's the same move. What are we thinking? It's just Steve up tilt, but Isabelle up tilt's one doesn't move, and is also on a much worse character. But Kept making the most out of it. 83% on Chicken. Actually might be able to take this game if he doesn't have the same amount of problem of struggle trying to find the kill at the end, because he's immensely good at racking up this damage, but when it gets to like a certain percent, Chicken just turns into this like invincible, slippery like machine that just manages to avoid absolutely every move ever. Kept trying to read and roll, but gets it wrong regardless. Gets a grab. Chicken recovers. There it is. Yeah, Kept doesn't even need the turnip to connect, and Chicken now has a bit of a problem on his hand here. Kept taking a game. These matches take so long back in the day. Melee was an easy 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I mean, when it's between these two characters, yeah. But if you're watching, like, well, I suppose it depends on who you're watching. Because half the meta is like, especially in Japan, it's like Kazuya or Donkey Kong games that end in like 2 minutes average. But I suppose the other half of characters in ult, you're going to get characters, well, not really like Isabelle, but when you're getting Diddy Kong against like another campy character, or even like some of the rushdown characters against campy characters, you're going to get longer games for sure. So, yeah, kept taking game, looking a lot better now. And we're actually on FD for this particular scenario. Less opportunities for Kep to kind of land safely, which I suppose is what Chicken is thinking about being able to exploit the most out of. Especially with a tool like Banana, which, granted, you don't want to be throwing it around too carelessly because Isabelle can pocket it. Chicken probably only going to look for like, he's not really going to want to be putting it around like down on the ground too often. I'm talking about the Banana here. And, oh my god, what a pivot grab. As you noticed, like about 30 seconds earlier, when Chicken threw out the Banana, he didn't immediately catch it. He caught it, he threw it down on the ground once, and then he caught it up again. Because when Kept throws the Banana for the second time, it's going to disappear immediately if it, say, for Chicken, sorry, if Chicken throws the Banana again, he's already thrown it down on the ground once, so if Kept even like shields it and manages to shield the Banana the second time Chicken throws it, the Banana will immediately disappear, as opposed to him managing to, like, the Banana coming down on the floor and him managing to catch it, which I just realized is like a very niche thing about this particular matchup, where Chicken is probably having to think about how to use the Banana precisely a little more. And as I was about to say, Kept going up a stock, Chicken catching up with just a raw up smash to even things out. And Kept, though, looking a lot more comfortable in this game. Just couldn't get the most out of finding the first stock. Regardless, though, gets a grab. Tried to go for the second forward air to take the jump. That was interesting. I guess, yeah, throwing the Banana down like that gets rid of one of the balloons. That's something that Kept definitely has to be a little wary of. Kept getting a forward throw. Yet again, not overextending. Tries to get a nair, but Chicken doesn't attack get up. Chicken taking his time getting back to center stage. Gets a little bit of damage off, but the back air isn't going to connect. And Kept trying to find a jab. Gets up smash for it. Up smash frame, what, 5, 6? Is rapid. One of the quickest up smashes in the game. Yeah, again, the game kind of coming to a standstill even. Both players respecting each other. Kept coming in. Chicken taking his time with his approaches. Gets the forward air off. Parries. Pops both balloons. Kept trying to microspace these aerials, but every time Chicken just ready to hop over or shield it at the right time. The patience that you need from being able to like shield every time, know when you know, you need to be on the ball like 100% of the time. So it's impressive. It's mad impressive. Chicken with the back air. I like the idea. Can't quite execute it correctly. And Kept manages to keep himself alive, but that's the one thing that Chicken was looking for. He was constantly down tilting. I'm surprised that Kept even tried to go for any kind of like drop off ledge, double jump, aerial, whatever he wanted to do. Clearly wasn't the right decision, and now it's Chicken going up a game, continuing to lay the damage down. It's like Chicken's just been like freed now. He's like, finally gets the stock off. Now I can make the Diddy Kong combos to the best of my ability, and the lead, what was an even game for Kept, is slowly just starting to run away from him. Kept needs to find this stock quickly, or else it's actually probably going to be a 2-stock on Chicken's end. He's looking to end the game. Kept, that was a bit of a risky roll, but Chicken doesn't manage to punish. Gets a back throw off. It's looking like bye-bye for Kept right now. Oh, down through. We might be seeing something. We might be seeing something. A little comeback out with a neutral getter. Dash tag. Very good move for Isabelle. One of Isabelle's few very good moves. Although, I will say Isabelle does have like good moves. I suppose it's just the mobility that's lacking, which doesn't make her the best of characters. Yeah, I like the idea. The little mix-up with the side B. Kept had barely been side being all game in neutral. But the one time they tried to go for it, Chicken actually managed to react off of it, gets the up smash, and that's 2-1 to Chicken. That was a valiant effort from Kept. But, yeah, unfortunately for him, Chicken kind of keeping his cool and keeping the stock alive. Something that I realized, so when people say hold, like, you know, hold, being like, oh, might this guy win? They both have a phrase for like a Smash or like fighting game specific phrase for when people might win out of disadvantage. So in English they say hold, you know, but in Japanese they say like anno, which is like, in literal phrases, kind of like the exact same meaning. So anno is hold,